In creating our society, in creating our rules, we have certain principles. First, Rawls had the principle of equal liberty. He said everyone is entitled to the most freedom possible. In other words, we should not be making rules that limit freedom unless they are absolutely positively necessary for some reason. So we need to provide everyone with the most freedom possible. We also have fair equality of opportunity, which means goods and opportunities must be distributed so that no one is at a significant disadvantage. What this means is that if we have scholarships, everybody for school, everybody gets an equal stab at the scholarship. If we have money for schools, every school is distributed, that money's distributed so that every school gets some and no school is left at a significant disadvantage. So fair equality of opportunity. And finally, we have the difference principle. The difference principle says any inequalities that exist must benefit the least advantaged the most. Okay? So if I have a limited amount of extra money that I can do something with, when I do it, I need to do so in a way that's going to help out those people who need the help the most first. So if I have extra scholarship money, I don't give it first to the rich kid that's just looking to go to college to party. I give it to the people who are in a rougher socioeconomic place that really can't afford to go to school. If I have extra money to give to public schools, I don't give it to the schools in the well-to-do neighborhoods that have lots of money anyways. I give it to the districts where they're using 10-year-old science textbooks. So maybe 10 isn't old enough. So I have to distribute it to those people who need it first. The idea here for Rawls's principle is to basically help everyone live the best life possible. This doesn't mean that everybody has to be equal. It just means that nobody is left behind. Nobody's left at a significant disadvantage. And we call this welfare liberalism. People are entitled to equal opportunity. Okay, people are entitled. Everyone should have equal opportunity to go to college. Everyone should have equal opportunity to pursue the career they want to pursue. And the state's job, Rawls says, is to make sure this is available. Okay, the state's job is to guarantee this equal opportunity. Now, this is going to have to happen in terms of positive rights. This is where we really change gears, okay? Locke said there are only negative rights, but Rawls is different. Rawls believes that we have, in fact, positive rights. We might need help. If I am in a low socioeconomic neighborhood and my school is not getting the resources needed, then the state's responsibility is to take resources from someone else who has too many and give it to my school. That's the state's job, because not only is no one allowed to stand in my way of getting an education, but equal opportunity means that the state needs to guarantee that people are going to help me get an education. Locke said if people want to help, that's up to them. That's not a duty of the state. Rawls believes differently. Rawls believes that, in fact, the state is obligated to help. The state is obligated to ensure that equal opportunity is in fact available. This is welfare liberalism. We work to both preserve liberties and ensure general welfare. He wants to let people have as much freedom as possible. But remember libertarianism says restrictions to freedom that aren't necessary to protect the people are not okay. Well, what constitutes as necessary to protect the people is a different story for Rawls. Rawls believed ensuring general welfare does in fact require positive rights. It requires the state to step in. The state should not be limiting freedom willy-nilly for the heck of it, but the state does need to ensure general welfare. So if that means that we have to take some money away from some people to make sure that every public school is working with the best resources possible, we're going to have to do that. No one should be at a significant disadvantage. Does that make sense?